What's good, B?
And we're back.
We're back. We're back, man.
After the 3-week hiatus. Must have been more than that, man.
Has it been more than that?
I think it's been 3. At least, I think 3.5 even, man. I think 3 for sure. For sure, it's been over 2.
I know.
Yeah.
But hey, man, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Good thing about it is that look at all these new setup, baby.
Yeah. We have so much more freedom, so much more space to set up our shots now. As you will notice in the shots, we have a table in the middle between me and Ayman now. And there's just going to be a lot more going on in this room now with how we want to frame everything and eventually get a third camera to have you guys get a look at everything in here. And wait until you guys see the Roman chariot.
Ooh, what's that word, chariot?
Chariot. Yeah.
Okay.
Chariot is like, it's the wagon with the horse.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Well, for everybody that's joining us, thank you for being with us so far.
Yeah.
For number 7, I think this is.
Number 7.
Yes, the down forward punch. It's been a blend of a few little starter videos and material to get an understanding of what we're getting into, but we're just riding the wave type thing. Getting a lot comfortable. You guys can probably see that in the material that's being pumped out.
Yeah.
Right? And now we're talking to you in the midst of a lockdown. And not only that, but we came from a great weekend where UFC lightweight diamond Dustin Poirier defeated Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
2-time world champ Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Former UFC featherweight champ and former UFC lightweight champ, the first to hold 2 belts. Oh, that was so good to see him got knocked out.
And the thing is, to knock out Dustin the first time, but then Dustin come back and knock him out on an even greater level than how he knocked out Dustin. Because when he knocked out Dustin, how many rounds did it go? When he knocked out Dustin in 2014?
It was the first round.
It was the first round?
Yeah, he did it minute and 30 in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he came in this time like, I'm going to do it better this time. And even a better shot.
Yeah.
Well, I have a better Conor accent than that. I don't know why it didn't come out properly.
Yeah.
I was like, gonna smack him with a... Okay, now I'm going to try. But he said he was going to do it better and faster than he did it the very first time. So the first time was a minute and 30.
Yeah.
And he put... and it was funny because during that fight some years ago, Poirier did contest that the blow was illegal because it hit the back of his head.
Oh, but one of the punches hit his head?
The main one, the one that actually put him down where Conor kind of gave him the last few to... put the nails in the coffin. Yeah. But it was a weird shot. Those shots that just slip right at the right time. And when you ducked at the right angle and it just caught him like at the top of the head.
Yeah.
But there was enough to kind of whiff him off his
feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And down he went and a couple cracks in to the temple and then it was stopped.
Yeah.
But he went down and he was saying he wasn't himself. And I understand that. And when you study Conor McGregor, right? Mm-hmm. And you study his rise into the UFC and to his top fights that finally got him to a belt, it's a very specific science that worked for him to make him win.
Oh, yeah.
It's the psychological game. That's all.
Psychological, break them down, get them distracted, get them emotional.
Making mistakes.
Make them so angry that they're already emotional even before the fight starts. And then
you know what I mean?
They hang on to it and then they start the fight with that, that fucking...
Well, that's exactly true.
Yeah.
You're pushing somebody to the edge so he can make a mistake because you got him worked up, all of this talking and yelling back and forth. Because if you put some of these people on a, statistical side by side with Conor, they win in many categories over Conor. But the way he comes in and that energy and all the crowd energy that come with him from all the Irish fans.
Yeah.
But now,
I
mean, he went on, like Dana White says, he got everything he wanted.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something. We were there at Stevens and we were watching it, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why he lost. My opinion on why I think Conor McGregor lost. It's something that's symbolic in some ways, but it's true. Look at it. Look at the way how they have the fighter walk-ins? Right?
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Camera's in front of you. You get to...
Get your own walk-in music.
Your own little
comfortable. You're like,
swag. Here comes the champion. And of course, Conor, he's got his chin full of himself.
Yeah.
Way too obvious.
Yeah, like he's still the champion.
He's still the champion, and just the way the guy thinks of himself is, I mean, look, nobody's knocking away his accomplishments.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's proven himself.
He's proven himself, his identity, the way he speaks, his linguistic, his ability to convey message, and you know what I mean? Verbal warfare. But at the same time, you know, considering everything that he's done, has gone way too far his head. Look at the way he walked out. I understand it's about the fighter.
Yeah.
And the UFC put a specific cameraman in front of you while you walk into the stadium.
Yeah.
But you saw, obviously, as we speak, we're going to show people what's going on.
Yeah.
But you see Conor McGregor pulling up in the Abu Dhabi stadium.
Yeah.
He walks out. His wife,
Oh, yeah.
who's been side by side with him
We were talking about that.
all this time, raising his kids, being probably a terrific Irish mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the first thing that you think about, obviously, as you return to the stadium is my walk. And you speed walk while your wife, who's pregnant,
Yeah.
is speed walking behind you, trying to catch up to you. Trying to catch up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You could see her that.
and he's there trying to worry about how he's going to look like in front of the cameras and all of this stuff. Look, I understand the whole
Oh, yeah, yeah.
marketing and that UFC thing they do when the, you know, champ is in the stadium,
Yeah.
right? Let's watch him walk and his team is behind him. That's fine. But if you bring your wife, right?
Yeah. She comes first.
She comes first, and not only that, you know that you're at a world platform. You know what I mean? The whole world is watching you.
Everybody's noticing that.
Everybody's noticing
Yeah.
that. If I have my wife beside me, am I going to do that? No. If I say to myself that the world's eyes are going to be on me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to behave in the best way, and I'm going to give the people around me that deserve that credibility the best way
Yeah.
in front of the entire world. Their position, their worth, basically.
Yeah.
If it's my mom or something, I'm not going to keep them walking in the back.
Yeah.
It's like, mashallah, Habib and his fellas, you know, Habib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
When he was in Abu Dhabi and many of the places he went, a lot of the Arabs were kind of commemorating him and, you know, celebrating him as a champion. But he was always looking around like, where's Javier, right? Javier runs AKA, right?
Yeah.
All-American Kickbox Academy. And that's his coach. Even though everybody in the country is here for Habib, Habib's like, that's my coach. Why are you? Come to the front. Well, don't hide in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Conor McGregor comes up with his whatever, I don't know what car that was, Rolls Royce, I think.
Yeah, the Rolls Royce.
It pulls up and he's worrying about how his suit looks like, and he starts speed walking, and his wife, Miskina, she's in the back running after him.
Yeah.
You know why you lost, Habibi? Look how God works. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
You got beat, knocked out, and now you're limping.
Yeah.
Because God's reminding you, slow down. Made your little wife look bad.
Yeah.
You gave birth to 2 beautiful kids of yours. Come on, man. Show her a little bit more respect. You know what I mean? And slow your roll down. Slow your roll down.
Exactly.
Look at me like, D, come up on here and put your arm upon me. The whole world is watching. That's my women. And they still show up on you.
Bro, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, before you even mentioned it to me during the fight, before you mentioned the part about him walking too fast for his wife, there was a part when he first got out of his car. And you know how you fix your suit? You like, it fits a certain way where you got to kind of like almost raise your elbow to kind of pick it up from the side, right? So as this guy's kind of stiffening his arm to fix his button, I thought he was doing that to have his wife hook her arm around him, right? But it was just like this, you know. And then this guy just went on with his walk. I'm like, oh shit! And then that's when the speed walk starts. It's like, look, the event's not gonna stop. Just like you're not on a timely budget where you can't walk with your wife.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't work.
And
like
you can
that.
see her like.
Just,
you know?
She's running, just like chasing him.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I mean, look, some other guys show up with their team. Their team is walking behind them. That's their team.
Yeah.
That's your other man's, right? There's my wrestling coach. There's my striking coach. There's my head coach. Men, not mothers, brothers, sisters, valuable people. If you choose to bring your wife with you on the walk-in, bro, honor her the right.
She's first, man.
She's first. She gets, you know what I mean? She's holding
she
down your
for
kid. She's raising your kid. And, you know, everybody knows in the beginning, even though I'm not that type of individual that likes to go after the news of individual couples and what they're doing in life and all of this. That's none of my
private
business.
Shit.
Yeah. But lots of people were out there saying publicly that McD, Milevin, whatever her name is, McD, D.
Yeah.
You heard that? Yeah, go check that right quick. I'll keep talking.
Yeah.
But that she's the one who actually helped him get to where he is now. Being beside him all the time, supporting him through all the training and things like that, right? Check mine. Is it recording as well? What's up, everybody? We're loving this new view. We're going to show you guys a little bit more of a widescreen shot of how this space looks like. Wow, drastic improvement. Thank God.
Yeah.
Right? She was a huge factor to his explosion to success.
Yeah.
And she gave, she's the mother of your child.
Oh, yeah, she
your
was there
children.
since...
Come up, Andy, and show respect to the world.
Yeah. She was there since this guy was like an apprentice plumber.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man.
Like from the ground up, she was with you. She was the backbone to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like you said, honor her in that way.
Honor her. It's the smallest thing.
Yeah. If anything, you should have checked for her at the beginning, right when you walked out. Like,
stop and look at her and give her that 10 minutes. Like the whole world's wondering about me walking in and fighting, but let me show them what it's important to me. Come over here. Wrap your arms around me.
Yeah.
Let's walk in this together,
Yeah, because when you lost, who was the one who embraced you? It was your wife, man. She was the one that was heartbroken that you got knocked out. Like,
that's true, man. It's sad, but you see that because look, you can see he's made some improvements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of how he handles himself in front of everybody, not running after everybody and trying to destroy them verbally, right?
Yeah.
But it's all about ego, man.
Yeah. Keep that in check.
You can see it in his action. Everything he does, he knows it's just all about me.
Yeah.
Not that.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Yeah.
What is it? Gorilla mount? Whatever it's called? Gorilla stance?
Yeah. Where
the thing with your chin in your chest? Bro, that's too obvious.
Out. Yeah.
That's a huge indication to what's going on over here.
Yeah.
And over here ain't right.
Yeah.
Regardless, you can make all the money in the world be, right? But if you don't have that classic characteristics in your personality or the way you hold yourself down, authenticity and respect or whatnot, bro, look at him down. Look at him now. I think his stock is way down.
Bro, well,
and just like Dana says, rather you come back hungrier than ever, or maybe you go sell some more whiskey and call it quits.
Yeah.
Hang up the gloves, mate.
He did look different, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, remember when he started the fight? I'm like, yo, this guy looks old. I'm obviously stating the obvious. Okay, people
his
age.
Face does what
but I'm like, yo, even like he's had bald hair before, but why does he look so much older now?
Yeah. What do you think that is?
In comparison to Dustin.
What do you think that is?
Man, you're just like it's either the fight's not in you, or you know what, you've obviously changed a lot, or you're not as into fighting as you were before, and maybe your time is coming up soon. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, age is catching up to you. Of course, everybody else is aging as well. But
yeah, I hear you.
You just look a lot older than you did before.
I know.
You didn't look as fast. Of course, you still look snappy with your punches. They still look strong, but you weren't that previous Conor anymore.
Yeah.
Dustin looked great. Dustin looked really good when he was fighting.
You saw how excited I was.
Yeah.
You guys, that's what I was saying. I said a little early to you before we shot.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
yeah.
I don't, what I mean? I'm not going to say it.
What are you saying? I was wrong.
Yeah, no, not that. I was saying, fudge to everybody who what's it called? Who completely threw Poirier to the side like it was nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, when I heard about the fight, I was extremely happy. Why? Poirier is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Not what he does inside the octagon, but also outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got his good fight.
Yeah,
good fight foundation, all that. Mm. He's authentic. He's true to himself, his wife, family, his friends, his coaches. But not only that, but not many fighters bro, just think about it. Even if you weren't in UFC, just say you had a fight some time ago or something that happened a long time ago in high school.
Yeah.
Somebody beat you and knocked you out.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many people get a chance to come back and erase history like that.
Yeah.
Well, you're not erasing it, but you're saying, yeah, he knocked me out, but we did it again. And I revenged myself, mate. I knocked him out. I starched him.
And the way like he was out, it looked like, oh man, I'm going to include the memes, of course, in this edit. Bro, within 15 minutes of the knockout, a meme already posted.
Bro.
It's so funny.
Amazing. That's why I love the internet.
Oh my God. And the caption of the meme was, the internet is so fast.
Right?
You already saw it and it's just like, oh my God. And that's the thing.
So
it looked like he went to bed and he just woke up like.
Yeah, he did. He went to the side like this,
right?
Right? But I was very happy. Even you can ask Melita, man, I was making dua, I was making prayer, supplications in my heart. I said, God, grant this man here victory over Conor McGregor for a number of reasons, right? That being him being a great guy and his He's worked very hard. That's why he's top 5. Right now, I wouldn't say like some people are tweeting uncrowned champ. He is an uncrowned champ in a perspective that he belongs in championship talks, as in he's one of the best to ever do it in lightweight.
Yeah.
But, Habib is just around the corner.
Yeah.
He choked you out, choked Conor out, and he's still active. Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah.
But
he's
we're very happy for you. I got an immense happiness when I saw what happened on Saturday. He was fully deserving of it. His skills showed it. His control of his emotions has improved heavily. And he got the victory in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
Everything was Conor.
Yeah.
Right. The king is back. And then they're playing all his audio from his takes before in the UFC. It was like, Poirier was like, let's put Poirier on the side. It's all the Conor show.
The UFC, remember I kept pointing out, I was like, yo, the UFC video game in the corner.
Yeah.
It reenacted all his fights of all his knockouts that he executed in his career, but in the UFC game, And it's just like, somebody made a post about it. I read it earlier today on Instagram where it's just like, have you ever noticed that during the fight, it's like, what was it? Conor was being advertised as if he was like the Joker.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's
like
what it
villain,
is.
You know what I mean?
He's a villain.
It's just like
he's coming after everybody.
He's a villain, but it's just like, oh my God, it's Joker.
No, everything was Conor, because it's business.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like I said before, he brings that drunken reverie type.
Yeah, and they'll sell him. He doesn't have like as much as he will sell himself, they'll gladly sell Conor over Poirier. And that's exactly too. You know what? Like, in the past talks with Poirier, it's like, I should be paid my worth. What's wrong with me asking for more than what I feel I deserve? And like 100%. Since him saying that several years ago, what has he been doing? Winning and proving himself. So it's like you said, as him
100%.
Him coming back since his last knockout with Conor. It's just like every other performance after that, exceptional. It's like Gaethje fucking knocks people out and
he came and stopped them.
Yeah, stopped them. He made him look like the victim instead, you know what I mean? And then he just did that with everybody else afterwards too. It's just like, he stopped Holloway and then he just kept going and then that's exactly it.
True. Predictions, or what would you suggest for the top fights right now in UFC lightweight category in the division? So you have Michael Chandler, who came in with a beautiful UFC debut.
Yeah.
He took a Dan Hooker like that in the first round, right?
He did it. So he executed it so well just because he kept doing the same overhand, right? And Dan Hooker was
timing him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He kept doing the overhand and it touched him, but Hooker was still blocking it. But then slowly it started making more contact, but Dan Hooker was just paying attention to his right. And you see right before the knockout, he switched. So he did that feint with the right, and then Dan was just like looking at the right, and then here comes the left.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. So you have Michael Chandler right now, a former champion coming in from Bellator into the UFC.
Yeah.
First great UFC debut, knocks out a guy in first round, a guy who's number 5.
Yeah.
You have Alexiera, right? Brazil.
Yeah.
What tá passando?
Yeah.
He's what? 7-5 wins.
Oliveira?
Yeah. You saw what he did to Tony Ferguson the other time.
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Now, that completely made the conversation about Habib and Conor go down the drain.
Yeah.
Not Habib and Conor, sorry. Habib and Tony go down the drain.
Yeah.
Because if Oliveira can do that to Ferguson.
Yeah. Who was supposed to be your nemesis.
Your nemesis?
Yeah.
What do you think Habib is going to do to your Habibi?
Yeah.
It's going to be destructive.
Yeah.
So you have Oliveira, Poirier, Chandler, and who you can put there. Technically, when you put the next ranking individual, it'll be Justin.
Yeah.
So how do you do it? In your opinion, how do you see? Yeah, and what do you want to see for the UFC lightweight division right now?
If Habib happens to be in the picture still?
Say Habib is not in the picture.
Then I feel...
Based on what we know,
based on what we've seen so far, I want to see, of course, Oliveira versus Poirier.
For the belt.
For the belt.
That's what you think is fair.
Yeah, because Chandler just came in and beat Hooker, but...
Yeah, that's true.
How can he get better chances?
That's true, and Hooker just got destroyed by Poirier some time ago as well.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's like, just because you came in and knocked out Hooker, you shouldn't get that shot at the title before anybody else yet.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
So that means Oliveira
and
Justin Poirier for the belt.
Yeah.
Chandler and Justin Gaethje
Yeah.
for number one spot.
Yeah, because you
for
know
the
what?
next contender spot.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Let's see them rock each other.
That's true.
Let it be a bloodbath.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
'Cause
And then
that's
that puts it up for the next guy in line.
Yeah.
So Poirier for sure, the
Yeah.
base UFC
Yeah.
title contender. That means if there's a fight and Khabib is not in the picture, it's obviously Poirier because of what he just did against Oliveira. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you have Chandler battle it, duke it out with Justin Gaethje for the next number one contender position after that.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I
All
can't
right,
wait.
everybody. It's been a great, man. I hope everybody's doing all right since the new year. Me and she had got a number of things planned out, hopefully to come out in terms of little small. Like, I know some people have been telling us, "Oh my god, your video is so long." I know because we started out with that open floor podcast type.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be more topic focused, condensed little segments, but we still have an open floor one once a week.
Yeah, every once in a while where we can discuss things that
Just like
where we could spend more time on it. But you know what?
100%.
So far, things have been working well for us with time-wise. We've been getting better at it. And also with just us recording on our own time, I'll upload what I recently did.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be a test episode, but I figured why not just throw it out there. And I have more that I want to talk to you guys about. And I'm sure you'll agree with me because we've all been there. So I'm just going to give you that hint. That's enough for me to tell you. You'll just have to wait and see.
All right, everybody. Thanks for following us like usual. Please be involved. Write a comment. Tell us what you think. And hit those, you know what?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. It's your boy, Holla. Peace.